A pleasant morning to each and everyone. I am Jelly Yago together with...
And I am Jenmay Saputaro.
And we are your administrator for today.
May I request everyone to please stand for our prayer to be led by Ms. Ubinita. Amen. Okay, class, please remain standing for our energizer. Do you know the song Watermelon, class? Okay, let's sing it together.
Watermelon, watermelon, papaya, papaya, banana, 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 fruit salad. Okay. Before you take your seat, kindly arrange your chair properly and pick up some pieces of paper underneath your chairs and throw it in the trash bin. Done? Okay. You will now take your seat. In order for our classroom to be well organized, I have set our classroom rules. First is listen attentively. Second is if you want to be considered or recognized to answer, then you may raise your right hand. Third one is don't make unnecessary noise if someone is talking in front. Before we dive into our new topic this morning, the secretary who are absentees for today? None? Okay, very good. Let's give ourselves a thunderous applause. Before anything else, let us first have a recap of the topic that we talked about last meeting. What was that? Yes, Ms. Maloyon? Yes, last meeting we talked about the blue blood of the bee Astana. Now, to begin with our new topic this morning, let us first have an activity that we need to do. This activity will be called integrating pictures and math problems to create a word. All you have to do is to analyze the picture that is shown in the TV and solve the problem that is written in the cartolina. On the first problem, who can solve? A. Mr. Miyago is 23. The letter behind the number 23 is W. The second one is, yes, Ms. Oino, the letter I. The third one, Ms. Zapanta, the letter T. The fourth one, Miss Maloloyon, the letter C. And the last one, yes, Mr. Alberto, letter H. In class, obviously it's which. Today, or this morning, we will be going to tackle about the which. Who among you here know who is the author of the story, The Witch? None? Okay, the author of the story, The Witch, is Adalberto K. Champion. But before that, let us first know the objectives that we'll be going to meet at the end of the lesson. First is identify the elements found in literature. Second, perform a debate that talks about whether Lingay is a witchcraft or not. And lastly, appreciate and connect the story to complex social issues. And Alberto K. Champo, kindly read Mr. Alberto. Okay, thank you. Class, Alberto K. Champo was a famous Filipino writer which is best known for his literary works that reflects on his personal experiences or Filipino cultures and traditions. This also one of his famous literary works was The Witch, which we will be going to tackle later. I have here the handouts, and all you have to do is to read it silently in 10 minutes. non-reading. Okay. After reading the story, what do you think is the literary criticism that suits to the story? Okay. The literary criticism that suits to the story is sociological criticism. Sociological criticism plus is a method of criticism that connects to the behavior of society and the literature. Kindly read, Mr. Maniago. Okay, thank you. Sociological criticism approach focuses on societal norms, superstitions, and collective behavior depicted in the story. As aforementioned in the story, Mingai was a witchcraft. Mingai was supposed to be a witchcraft that the villagers tells about. But the boy, which is the narrator of the story, doesn't hesitate to go at the village. Now, next we'll be going to identify the elements found in literature. First is, who are the characters of the story? Okay, the characters of the story is the boy, who is the narrator, Mingai Awok, which is considered to be a witchcraft. Third is the father of the boy, and lastly we have the villagers. Next question, where did the story take place? The story took place at the rural city of Leyte, Philippines. Now, let us first, now let's proceed to the plot sequence of the events of the story. To begin with the exposition we discussed by Ms. Atal.
Okay, class, do you understand what Mr. Yabo tackled? Okay, now let's proceed to the exposition of the story. Okay, what do you think is the exposition of the story, class? Miss Donna? Alright, let's give a very good clap for Miss Donna. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, very good, very good, very good. Okay, class, the exposition in this story is when the boy is reflecting on the widespread rumor surroundings of Mengai Awok. So, Mengai Awok class is a woman in the village who is believed to have a supernatural power. So the villagers class, the villagers are deeply fearful of her, like avoiding her and treating her suspicion due to the long-standing belief that she practices witchcraft. So next is the rising action. So Mr. Yago, do you have any idea about the rising action of the story? Okay, thank you, Mr. Maniago. So the rising action of the story is when the boy is given a task by his father to deliver a package in the distant village. So, which is this responsibility is forced to him to venture near the area where the witch rumored to live. So, heightening his anxiety, and he make his way through the village, and the young boy becomes increasingly nervous, torn between the fear and the instilled by the stories and his duty to complete the task. Do you understand, guys? And class? Sorry. Okay, next is the Climax. Okay, please read everybody. Okay, the climax of the story is the boy and Mingay Awok encounters in person as he nervously delivers his father's package. He noticed her unsettling appearance and demeanor which seemed to align with the villagers' terrifying stories about. So the climax of the story class is when the boy is finally encountered Mingay Awok while nervously delivering his father's package. So as he faces her, he noticed her unsettling appearance and behavior, which strongly resembled and terrifying stories that he heard from the villagers. So next is the falling actions. Miss Benita, do you have any idea about the falling action of the story? Okay, thank you, Miss Benita. Let's give a thunderous clap for Miss Benita. Okay, the falling action of the story class is when the boy leaves the Mingay's house unharmed. So which leads to him to start questioning the villagers' superstitions about her. So despite his initial fear, nothing happens on him, and he begins to reconsider the stories that he heard that were true or just simply the result of fear and superstition. So next is the resolution. So the resolution class is, yes, Miss Katubis, do you have any idea? Okay, thank you, Miss Katubis. So the resolution of the story is when the boy is going home, returns home and reflect on his experience with Mingay Awok. So he realized that despite the fear and rumored surroundings of her, nothing harmful occurred during their encounter. So the story ends with the boy contemplating the nature of fear and how it can reshape perceptions, leaving the ambiguity of the story,
So, in conclusion, the story teaches us the importance of loyalty, teamwork, and appreciating our actions that can have a profound impact to ourselves. Now, do you have any questions, clarifications? None? Okay, we will be going to have an activity. For your group activity, we will divide you into two groups to perform a debate whether you agree with me guys post witchcraft or not. For the group 1, you are agree, and group 2, which is disagree. Start counting off from you, Mr. Alberto, until Mr. Ino. This side is group 1, and this side is group 2. I will give you 10 minutes for 5 minutes for preparations and 5 minutes for your presentation. So this is the criteria for your debate. Conciseness to 20%, relevant to the topic 20%, and teamwork 10%, a total of 60%. You may now begin. Okay. Since group 2 fail to defend their side, then they will get 40%, and group 1 will be going to have 50%. Is there any questions, clarifications, violent reactions? None? Okay, if none, then I will be the one to ask a question. Mr. Alberto, who is the author of the story The Witch? Okay, very good. The author of the story The Witch is Alberto K. Tempo. And what literary criticism did we use in the story? Mr. Maniago? Okay, we use sociological criticism. Last question for you, Miss Zoilo. What moral lesson can we get in the story, and how will we apply it in a complex social issues? Okay, very good. Let's give Miss Zoilo let's give everyone a round of applause. Okay, the moral lesson of the story is nonetheless, most of us, or often, people or adults used to make criticism or used to criticize human by how they are or what they look like, rather than being judged on what actions they made or what correct actions they have made. Instead of children, they often judge humans or adults based on what they act and what they act. Now, do you have any questions regarding the topic that we tackled? None? Okay.
Do you have any questions, class? Or clarifications? Okay, none? Okay. Please get one half sheet of paper and answer these following questions. I will give you 5 minutes to answer the following questions. Okay, time is up. Please, in a count of 5, please pass your paper in a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for your assignment, class.
Okay, for your assignment, kindly study the topic that we tackled today, because next meeting we will be going to have a quiz. Mr. Maniago, kindly lead for the closing prayer. Amen. Goodbye and thank you, class.